Hello everybody and welcome back to San Diego El Cajon Update 2. So this one will probably be the last you see of this airport in its current form. You will notice some changes that have been made, such as few aircraft gone, which are the ones that have now been retired, and also the terminal building is gone, because I'm probably going to be completely redoing the layout and completely repainting the airport. So as this, I'm going to get 2 new custom order terminals. This will obviously take place over the next few months, and I probably won't release an airport update for then, so while I might do something that comes out about how the airport's progressing, I won't do anything with the aircraft themselves. But yeah, so you will notice that a lot has been changed really, and that a lot will change over time. So anyway, I'm going to get started with the airport. So here we have a FedEx MD-11 that's just departing to Honolulu. Here we have an American Airlines 737-800 in the One World livery that is just holding short and is going to take off to Dallas once the MD-11 has cleared the runway. Here we have a Delta 737-900 that's just pushed back and is now waiting behind the American 737, and this one will be heading out to Seattle. Here is a British Airways 787-9 that is just taxiing and will shortly be taking off for London Heathrow. Here is a Delta 737-800 that is just taxiing and will shortly be taking off to head out to Mexico City. So first thing you'll notice here, the airport terminal is now gone, as I said earlier, so you won't be able to see it for the international arrivals or departures. So at the top there we have a Scandinavian Airlines A330-300 that is just shortly going to be heading out to Copenhagen, and just below here we have a Virgin Atlantic 787-9 that is just going to be heading out to London Heathrow. Here is an Aer Lingus A330-300 that is just shortly going to be heading out to Dublin. Here is a KLM A330-200 that's just going to be heading out to Amsterdam. Here is a Virgin Atlantic A350-1000 that's just going to be heading out to Manchester. So here we have an Emirates A380-800 that's just going to head out to Dubai. So here we have a United Express CRJ550 that is just shortly going to be leaving for LAX, and above us there is an Alaska ERJ175 that is shortly going to be heading out to San Francisco. An American ERJ170 that is shortly going to be heading out to Phoenix in Arizona. Here we have an Atlas Air 747-8 that is just about to head out to Anchorage. Here we have a Delta A220 that will just be shortly heading out to Detroit in Michigan. Here is an Alaska Special Livery 737-800 that is shortly going to be heading out to Seattle. Here we have a United States Air Force C-17 Globemaster that is shortly going to be heading out to Anchorage, and this one was just partaking in red flag and it's just headed home, and the same thing has happened with the C-130. Here we have a Delta A321 that is just taxiing now and will be heading out to Atlanta in Georgia. Here we have a United 737-800 that will shortly be leaving and heading out to Chicago in Illinois. Here is a Hawaiian A321neo that will shortly be heading out to Kahului and the island of Maui. Here are our last 3 aircraft for the update. On the very far right we have a JetBlue A321neo that will shortly be heading out to JFK. In the middle there we have a Delta 757-300 that will shortly be heading out to Orlando. And on the left there we have a Sun Country 737-800 in the old livery that will shortly be heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. So thank you all for watching. I appreciate your views for this video. I saw my airsoft video did quite well, at least by my standards, so I'll probably do another one of them at some point in the future, maybe on a gun or on some cold weather kit. But yeah, this was enjoyable to make, and this is probably one of the last, or maybe even the last you will see of this airport. The reason I'm repainting and redoing it is because I wanted something to do, because I've got quite a lot of time off now, and also because this paint surface isn't the best really. It's been really messing with the gear of the aircraft. I'll give you an example now. So I show you here my Delta 737-800. Don't know if you can see, but some of the gear there has got all paint marks on it. There you go, yeah, you can see. It's got paint marks on the gear, and it's not very nice at all. So I think it's having reaction with the paint, and also it's very rough because we painted it in a concrete thing, which I thought would be a good idea, but apparently not. And I will see you in the next video. And one last thing, I have got my Norwegian 787, Delta MD-90, Delta 777, and Rouge 767-300 all on eBay, and I'm going to be putting the terminal up shortly. This is not so I'm not getting rid of I'm getting rid of the aircraft, but I'm going to keep their routes, and I'm going to put on a more modern replacement. So other than the Norwegian and the Rouge, actually, which I'm probably going to scrap altogether with their routes, I'm probably going to buy a few Delta aircraft to replace them. So I'm planning on getting a Delta 717, A330neo or A350, and maybe another 737. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.